Partners, this is an odd day. So we're in England, as you guys know, and England is known for being cloudy, cold and rainy. However, today it's going to be 22 degrees centigrade, which is 72-ish Fahrenheit, and sunny all day. So let's take advantage. We're gonna bring you guys along. We've got 3 fun things to do today. Number 1 is we're gonna head into town, and I think we're gonna try and rent some scooters and like go around on electric scooters, or maybe rent a little boat and go on the river or something. Number 2 is Monica said she's got something fun planned for me for lunch, so I'm excited for that because you guys know how much I love my food. And number 3 is we've got some huge news at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Oh, there she is. Zam! Oh, she is good looking, isn't she? What's up, good? What's cooking good looking? No, seriously, what's cooking for lunch? Because you told me you're surprising me for lunch.
I am. You're correct. What did I tell you?
Monica and I are on a health kick at the moment, by the way. So what we're planning on doing is we're planning on having like a really small healthy breakfast, just like some fruit, a smoothie, you know, some oats, whatever, like a really small portion. And then at like 2 or 3 p.m. have a large meal, like a good like 1,000 calorie, 1,500 calorie, big meal. But all like healthy stuff, chicken, veg, fish,
no more junk food.
Rice, you know, no more junk food.
Not fish.
So this is my breakfast. I'm just gonna have a bunch of pineapple, some watermelon, some mango, some more melon, some apples, some grapes. So I'm not gonna eat it all, don't worry, because I know you'll want a fruit bowl later.
I'm like looking at the grapes like really, there's like 1 left. Thank you.
Alright guys, before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to take a quick pause and talk about the sponsor for today's video. The company's called Cuts Clothing. You may have heard of them. They're one of the fastest growing men's apparel brands in the US right now. They've sold over 1 million t-shirts already, and they've only been going for a few years. I'm wearing one of their t-shirts now. I've got a hoodie right behind me over there. You can see on the back of a chair. I've got another hoodie here. You guys know I am super minimalistic and super kind of simple when it comes to my clothing. You know, I like plain tees, plain sweatshirts, plain hoodies, you know, just very minimal designs. And I look for really good, high quality pieces that are gonna last a long time. I'm not interested in buying fast fashion pieces that are gonna last 2 washes and then, you know, I chuck them out and I have to go and buy a new one. So what makes Cuts different to your average fashion brand on the street? They have their own blend of fabric that they call their Pica Pro, which is basically, it's super soft. It kind of feels like slightly like athletic, if you know what I mean, but it's really soft. It's been worn every day. It doesn't crease because I'm dreadful at ironing shirts. So I'm really excited about this partnership, guys. And as part of this partnership, I have my own custom link that I've put in the description below. So if you want to check it out, click that link below and use code Sam Patterson at checkout, my name, all caps, and you'll get 15% off your order. You guys know, and I've said this before, that I only really want to work with brands that I feel I can personally connect with and stuff that I genuinely personally be interested in. And this brand genuinely 100% is exactly that. So yeah, Monica has literally stolen every single one and has been wearing them non-stop since they arrived a couple of weeks ago. So they've got Monica's seal of approval, they've got my seal of approval. And I'm really excited about this partnership moving forwards and seeing what we can do together in the future.
We are off on our little adventure today.
We are indeed. Just before we go, I need to download this little app so that we can rent the electric scooters.
We've made it to Chester.
So yeah, we're gonna go park and then find a couple of scooters to rent, and we got to see where we're allowed to ride them because we're not allowed to ride them in heavily pedestrianised zones.
Oh really?
Yeah, annoyingly. But I think we're allowed to take them on the Chester Walls, which is good.
That'd be fun.
So
I'm excited.
Yeah, how about we'll just go find some scooters and then and we'll figure it out from there.
We found the scooters. Are you excited? Guys,
Yeah,
this is like his favorite thing to do.
Let's figure out what battery these are all on.
Yeah, we don't know how to work this, but I'm excited for this. It's gonna be really fun. Scale of 1 to 10, excitement level.
Like an 11.
Okay. Okay, so fast forward like 20 minutes, we're still just standing here. What are we waiting on now?
Waiting for the ID to be verified. I sent in my driver's license and
which
selfie.
looks nothing like
I had to
him.
be in the middle of town like taking a selfie. I'm not going to show you my ID, but it's embarrassing, I'll tell you that.
It doesn't
look anything
It
like
looks
me.
like Justin Bieber from literally 10 years ago.
When I was like 15, okay? It's beeping at her. It's not happy.
I'm not having a good time.
Alright, so basically what's happened is I've unlocked one, but now we didn't realize we couldn't do a group ride like Lime in Paris. So now she's got to download the app to do a second one.
The app's not coming up for me.
Turns out that because Monica's got an American phone, the app isn't available on her phone, so there's no way we can use them.
Oh.
So I'm gonna end the ride. We'll come back another day, yeah?
Yeah.
High five, we got this. Oh my god, she just leaves me.
Guys, this app is literally making us go insane.
This is dreadful.
It's not letting us end the ride. And then if we put the kickstand up, it yells at us to ride it. So
Where
now
can
we have
I
to
go?
ride it. I don't know, anywhere.
I don't know where I'm allowed to go with it.
He's excited. He's like low-key excited right now.
Why did it beep at me?
Guys, what was supposed to be a really fun, sweet vlog today is being really embarrassing. I don't like attention, and this thing keeps beeping at us for no reason. We can't stop. Oh my god, there it goes. It looks like we're stealing.
I'm sending the support a message now because this is where we picked it up from, but it says I can't leave it because it's in
We're trying to cancel the ride, and it's saying we're in a restricted area, even though it's where we picked it up. Guys, I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable. What is happening? Okay, I'm sorry if you can't really hear me, but Sam is all the way down there, and it's still beeping. But I have a nice view while I wait. I just feel so embarrassed by that beeping, and I can't really run. So he's all the way over there. This is so awkward. This is a disaster.
So we're in one of the most beautiful parts of the country. This keeps still beeping at me.
We can't end the ride.
I'm in a parking zone. It says I'm in a parking zone.
You can't see anything.
Oh,
I just see
I press
your
end ride.
reflection.
You can't end your ride because you're in a restricted area. It's in a parking
Guys,
zone.
it
Stop
literally
freaking
won't.
beeping at me.
It literally won't stop beeping.
I,
We can't end the ride. There's no phone number.
I went past two more people that rented these scooters, and I was like, do you know how to get it to park? Because it's not parking. And he was like, I just can't get it to stop beeping at me. So, Honey's happiness scale on a 10
It's not good right now.
is on a 4.5 right now. We decided to leave the scooter over there, and we're just gonna,
beeping.
it's still beep. We're just gonna walk off and hope for the best and wait for their support to reply.
Charged for it, so we have to figure that out.
But there's no way to end the ride.
I can't. Let's
So
go.
you look absolutely gorgeous today, by the way. Can I say that?
Honey, you are so crazy. Thank you.
I know. So guys, this is my town of Chester. Absolutely lovely, isn't it, honey?
It really is.
We were just walking down by the river and we heard beep 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 beep.
It wasn't ours this time.
I was like, oh, someone else is trying to park their scooter. I think Monica's mad at me, guys.
Guys, he's bringing me up hell again. But I didn't sign up for this.
You look beautiful though. I feel like I tell you that about at least 100 times a day though. I feel like this is just like a tour of a city, isn't it? But this is the old Roman amphitheatre, guys. There's a petition to open up the other half of it so that it kind of exposes a full amphitheatre, which would be really cool. We'll go back to the car now, head home, and then Monica's got a surprise lunch for me.
Which he knows.
Yeah, my friend texted me saying the package has arrived.
I don't know why he went out of his way to text Sam what my packages are, because they were my packages, but my surprise is ruined.
Hey, I'm really, really excited for it. Basically, Monica got this package from one of my favorite restaurants delivered to the house. I still don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something we're cooking ourselves or if it's like takeaway food or whatever. So the surprise is ruined, but I'm still very, very, very excited for it.
And I'm annoyed.
We're on our way back, and I thought we'll stop here because my mother grew up in one of those houses down there, and I used to play at this little play area here. We've just been talking about how excited we are to move to Florida.
Yeah.
I was saying out of 10, it's a 7. 1 point is withdrawn because I'm gonna miss this. Like I live in such a gorgeous part of the world.
Your home.
Yeah, it's my home. I'm gonna miss my home, I'm gonna miss my car. Another point because I'm gonna miss my friends and family. And another point because I'm gonna miss certain things about England. Like I'm gonna miss like a full English breakfast and like a roast dinner. And
I am keeping that tradition of the roast dinner.
yes, she is.
I make
Monica,
roast dinners every
oh my
Sunday
God.
now.
Monica made a roast dinner yesterday for us and it was incredible, guys. If you follow us on Instagram, you will have seen the roast dinner on Instagram. If you don't follow us,
Then what are you doing?
we have 3 accounts, okay? At Sam and Monica YouTube,
We're
still need to
changing
change
the
it.
name. Okay,
Jigs.
we're waiting.
At Monica Gartner, which is her.
Me.
And at Sam Patterson, which is me. So follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. Alright guys, we're home and the food has arrived. Let's hear, what's on the menu, honey?
So it was a very limited menu. I didn't have your huge. So I got you barbecue ribs.
Oh.
With a side of mac and cheese.
Oh my gosh. You're kidding.
And a side of corn.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And now I'm gonna have to figure out how to make these.
Well, good luck. Okay, I've got my apron on. I've got my bib. I've got my bib on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I love how we said we were on a diet.
I didn't realize how much it is. I also ordered this before we started our diet.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you, Kanika. We have something crazy to show you. Let me load it up on my phone.
So as you guys know, Sam and I are in a long distance relationship. We have been for the last 5 years. We do get to spend a lot of time with each other, but we are not legally allowed to live with each other until we're married. As you guys also know, we're engaged, so that will be happening as soon as we can. What we're waiting on is for Sam's visa to be approved. Sam is going to be moving to America, and we're so excited. We've been waiting for months.
Yeah, so basically I have applied for what's called a K1 visa. So basically I sent in my I-129F, which is the first kind of application for that, in September 2020. Yep. So that's our NOA1. The longest wait, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, the longest wait is officially over now because we just received, on the 25th of March 2021, we just received our NOA2.
Woo! The visa is pre-approved. Now this doesn't mean that he can move now. Now the long wait is over. We know that it's kind of approved. We just have to wait for the next steps to finish this entire process, which is going to be an interview, a medical exam, and all that stuff, which we'll vlog along the way. But for now, the longest part of the wait, hopefully, it should be, is over.
Yeah, basically reached the second stage of approval, but that's the biggest kind of hurdle to get over. If they wanted supporting evidence to prove that we're in a legit relationship, or if they'd met their quota for the year / month or whatever, they would have rejected it by now. Yeah, we got an NOA2, our case was approved, our I-129F was approved, which basically means, like Monica said, at this point we're waiting for it to be passed around a bunch of different embassies, and then we'll get a letter to say that we can book my medical and my interview, which I'll have to go down to the US Embassy in London for. Once those are done, generally, I will get my visa approved within a couple of weeks. As soon as this whole process is done, we can actually get married. Yeah. From this point, it can take anything from like 2 months to a year. But generally speaking, I mean, circumstances are a bit different right now due to COVID, and things have been held up and stuff like that. And they're not processing as many visa applications right now and stuff. And we're not conducting as many interviews and stuff like that. But generally speaking, that means the longest part of the wait is over, and we're on the home stretch. We found out on the 25th of March. I've been refreshing the case every single day, haven't I, on the website? And we were just eating dinner one night, and I refreshed it, and I screamed. We have it on video, by the way. Yeah, Monica started crying her eyes out. We'll just insert the video now so you can see. But I'm just gonna What? What? I'm just gonna let you read this, okay? Oh my god! So now we have to schedule an interview. I need to do my medical, all that kind of stuff. But oh my gosh, baby, we've got our NOA2. Oh my god! Woo! What this is I've applied for a visa for the USA, a fiancé visa. I literally don't even know what to say. I've always said when I get the NOA2, I'm going to put the house for sale, so I'm going to put the house for sale soon. I'm pretty sure what we have to do now is schedule my interview, my medical and stuff, and then we can get married, baby. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god. Oh my god. I refreshed it just thinking like, you know, what if kind of thing. I do it every day. And it changed and I was like, oh
Okay, this is such good news. This is such good news.
Right? That was it. You know what? We actually found out on the day that we filmed our last vlog when we went up to the castle on top of the hill. We found out that evening, just after we've done filming for the night. So we thought
it was a good end to the day.
Yeah, we thought we'd talk about it in this vlog. But yeah, we are so freaking excited, aren't we?
Guys, it's literally feeling like real now. Things are being put into place, right?
Yes, that's it. That's the news. We're on to kind of the final home stretch of the visa, and it looks like we're hopefully going to be able to move in together fully within the next
2 months to a year, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully much sooner than that, but we'll see.
We will catch you next week. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as we enjoyed filming it.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Catch you guys soon.
Bye.
Peace. I'm just editing the vlog now, and I thought I'd give you guys a quick update regarding the scooter. My ride just got ended after 54 hours, and it cost me £120 for this scooter ride. Monica is... You think it's hilarious,
They
don't
haven't
you?
answered yet, did they?
Look at you giggling. So that's an update. It was still a fun day, wasn't it?
It was.